Well, 2018 has been a busy year for politics, and the year as it's coming to a close, we're breaking down some of the best and worst messaging from both sides of the aisle. Joining us now to walk us through them, president of the District Media Group and fellow at the Heritage Foundation, Beverly Hallberg. This is always fun, Beverly. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
The number one, you can say it in one word, Kavanaugh.
This has destroyed my family and my good name. This whole two-week effort has been a calculated and orchestrated political hit, fueled with apparent pent-up anger about President Trump and the 2016 election.
I mean, beyond powerful, Beverly.
Absolutely. And remember, this is when he had his first say at the hearing. And when you think about how he had been attacked over and over and over again, for him to stand up not just for his own character and his own record, but to stand up for his family. When he talked about his wife and he talked about his daughter, it really resonated with people because some of the passion and the anger that he had, it was justified. And I think it was a turning point in this hearing to hear him from his own words and how passionate he was.
And it wasn't just Brett Kavanaugh standing up for himself. Lindsey Graham with a very memorable moment as well. Take a listen.
If you wanted an FBI investigation, you could have come to us. What you want to do is destroy this guy's life, hold this seat open, and hope you win in 2020. You've said that, not me. You've got nothing to apologize for.
You know, the soft-spoken, genteel Southerner firing back there, Beverly.
And in so many ways, the unlikely hero leading the charge in all of this here is a moderate Republican who often does side with Democrats. But in this case, he called it out for what it is and what Americans saw it as. And that was leftist tactics to just try to get their own agenda across and not caring if they ruin somebody's life in the process. So I was really surprised when Lindsey Graham came out with this passionate speech. And I think in many ways, it was the turning point even for Senator Susan Collins to also vote for Judge Kavanaugh.
Another serious moment with some humor mixed in. Congressman-elect Dan Crenshaw on SNL.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Pete. I appreciate you saying that.
So we good?
We're good. Apology accepted.
Just keep breathing.
It sounds like my phone's ringing.
Ariana Grande. Well, cool, man. Yeah.
Oh, do you know her?
The backstory, of course, cast member Pete Davidson saying something he probably regrets about Crenshaw's look, describing him as a pirate, then apologizing on the Weekend Update desk the day later, obviously then referencing Pete Davidson's ex-fiancée, Ariana Grande. What are your thoughts?
I love this moment. Hopefully this can serve as a lesson to what all Americans need to do who have some political divides, and that is the importance of coming together. You had Pete Davidson who realized his mistake, who's willing to apologize, and you have now the person who's going to be representative, Dan Crenshaw, coming out and saying, I forgive you. So I look at this as not only a good way to make fun of oneself, but also hope that people with their political divides can come together.
Beverly, we started off the good with one word, Kavanaugh. We're going to start off the bad with one word, Spartacus.
I'm going to release the email about racial profiling, and I understand that the penalty comes with potential ousting from the Senate. And if Senator Cornyn believes that I violated Senate rules, I openly invite and accept the consequences. This is about the closest I'll probably ever have in my life to an I am Spartacus moment.
Beverly, did he see the movie?
I don't think so. I think all of us were wondering, why did he say this? And I'm pretty sure he wishes he could take it back. And here's what was most shocking. Not only did he break Senate rules and releasing some information that he was not supposed to, but I think everybody saw this for what it is. And that is, he's trying to make a 2020 presidential run. And he thought that this was going to be the way to stand his ground and separate himself from the pack. But it backfired immensely.
And finally, on the bad side, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez explains unemployment. Get educated.
The numbers that you just talked about is part of the problem, right? Because we look at these figures and we say, oh, unemployment is low, everything is fine, right? Well, unemployment is low because everyone has 2 jobs. Unemployment is low because people are working 60, 70, 80 hours a week and can barely feed their kids.
I'm confused.
So am I. But here's the thing. All she would have to do is a quick Google search to understand the issue and get more facts, whether it's talking about unemployment, whether it's talking about her own salary and how she doesn't get paid enough, or even not understanding what the 3 different branches of government are. She's really the gift that keeps on giving to the GOP, and I think we're going to see a lot more gaffes in the next couple years.
We will see. Beverly, this is always a fun segment, obviously taking a look at the year back. Let's hope that next year when we're doing this, it's all rainbows and butterflies, but
I'm
let's
sure
be
there'll be
realistic.
lots to
It won't
choose
be.
from.
Yeah, it will be. Beverly, thanks so much. Time
Thanks, Tom.
now.